Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I am so grateful that you're here today. I'm Mary Sue, and I'll be doing your June love reading today. So we're going to take a look at your past, present, and future energies in your romantic love life. Since this is a general reading, if the message is not resonating with you, you may want to go ahead and check out your moon, rising, or Venus signs, because there could be a love message there for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It does help to build my channel and get my message of light and love out into the world. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see the overall energies in your past love life. Envy. Okay, so, this card to me can mean two things, and we'll get more clarity, but it could be somebody in your life is just envious of you and the love that you have in your life or the life that you have built for yourself. And so sometimes this is kind of like, a friend or a family member that might be a little bit envious of everything that you have. Or possibly you're envious of someone else, what somebody else has. I don't really feel like that is your energy. But my guides are saying, even if you're not saying that you're envious of somebody else, there may have been lack in your life. You may have felt like there was lack. Maybe because this is a love reading, a lack of love in your life or a lack of committed love in your life. Okay? All right, so let's, take a look at your present energy. This is the past, so let's see what we have here. Okay, in the present, we have rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you maybe have done some personal growth work or soul growth work, and you're still maybe in a sense of resting and rejuvenating with that kind of work. This is kind of the Hermit card, sitting by yourself and spending time trying to figure out what it is that you want with a love. Sometimes, this envy card, if you're resonating, then it might, be your energy a little bit. It's really, sometimes we're envious, but we don't really know why or what it is that we really want in love. And so that could be possibly it. But, this is a nice energy. This is you healing from something in the past, getting into a really good energy of, feeling like you're truly ready for love. In this energy, you may not have felt truly ready yet for love, but here you are. So let's see what the future holds. What does the future hold? Action. Okay, so either you or somebody that is in your life is going to take action. Action in love, right? So, this could be you. You could have, spent some time being single. You've done some personal growth or soul growth. You've kind of worked on yourself, rested from, some situation in the past. And now you're ready to get back out there, right? And meet people and, try to find love again. If you're in a connection, right, there could have been a little bit of turmoil in your connection, but you kind of recovered from it. Both of you have, right? And now you're ready to take action and go forward in a new way and possibly, taking your connection to the next level. So really nice energy. Definitely a big shift. So Scorpio, like if April and May or even before that was a little, touch and go in a connection that you had, or if you were single and just like, there's nothing out there for me, am I ever, all my friends have, a partner or, they're in a committed relationship. This is kind of like that envy, like, is it ever going to happen for me? And now you're kind of in this alignment. You kind of come into an alignment, which is going to bring in a great connection for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to use the romance oracle cards and we'll clarify each of these. So on envy, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, So for me as a reader, I instantly got the message that someone from your past is going to be envious of a new connection that you have, or of the life that you have built for yourself. Okay, so this is someone in the past kind of looking in on you and going, oh wow. So whether you are dating someone right now or in a connection with someone right now or not, okay, there's someone in your surroundings, someone in the past that is a little bit envious of the life that you're building for yourself. Okay, so let's see what we have. Rest and rejuvenation. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah. This person from the past could have definitely reached out to you. Could have been a text or an email, something like that. And they reached out to you. They may have even caused you to have doubts about a connection that you're in now, or doubts about, wow, yeah, that's why I don't want to date, that kind of energy. They could have kind of planted those seeds of self-doubt. I'm kind of feeling like the Eight of Swords, like you're doubting yourself because of something someone said or did, and probably somebody from the past. But you have walked away from the Eight of Swords energy, and you have healed yourself. You're not allowing something that someone says to trigger you quite so much. Like you're not, you're just kind of like, no, I know myself, and I know that I have love in my future, so I'm not listening to that. And so this is, the universe saying, yes, you're right. There is someone coming on your path very soon, because you have done the work. You have brought yourself into alignment. And so it's about like deciding what is it that you really want. Do you want someone from the past, or are you willing to walk into a new relationship? And if you're in a committed relationship, and you may have still gotten a message or something from someone from the past, but this is you really deciding, is the person that I'm with, or am I looking for a new love? You need to decide, because it's coming, and it's coming really soon. So it's kind of that, what you think about is what you get. So you want to be thinking about, and manifesting and spending time raising your vibration around what it is that you truly want. Okay, so let's see what this action card is. Oh my gosh, somebody's taking action. They're proposing. You have a wedding coming in. This is lovely. Yeah, this is someone realizing that you both are on the same page, right? And you're realizing you're on their page too. Like, it's a great connection. And, this is, put a ring on it, right? This is, deciding that you are in alignment with each other, and that you do want to make your relationship long term, whatever that means for you. It does not have to mean a marriage, a wedding. It can, whatever long term means for you and what you and your partner want. But it's the essence of, yes, we're going to commit to each other. Really interesting. Okay, so we're going to use the Good Tarot to clarify these, and then we'll use the Light Seers Tarot too if there's some other clarification needed here. This is pretty clear cut. Okay, so let's look at this Envy card. I am kind of interested in that. Fortune's Wheel. Yeah, so I think, with the Envy card, you may have been envious of other people, of other friends, of peers, of family members, or something. You may have been envious and thought, is love ever going to happen for me? But your fortune is coming in, right? The wheel has turned in your favor, and you are stepping into something new. Now, I do want to, let's look at this person from the past, this reconciliation, because this could be not for everybody, but it could be. Ah, a King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands has decided what he wants. So for some of you, I feel like there is possibly somebody from the past that comes in. The King of Wands knows what he wants, right? And he's coming in and he's saying, you know what? I really am envious of you, right? Scorpio, I want you. And, you know, the fortune, the wheel turns in your favor for this relationship, right? For others of you, if you're sitting there going, no, I'm not taking that King of Wands back, because the King of Wands can also be a little bit, lots of fire, but not a lot of pentacles, not a lot of stability, right? So this can be a person that really goes after what they want, but not what you want together, okay? If that makes sense. And I think that you're kind of like recognizing that. And for some of you, you're walking away from that. So, that is going to resonate different for each of you. But if you have somebody coming back, and sometimes, this really happens. It's like the universe is testing you. Oh, well, wait a minute. Here's your King of Wands again. Are you sure you don't want to get back together, right? And it's like when you say no to that and you're shutting the door to someone from the past, then your future like really rushes in, right? And if you're deciding to reconcile with this person, the fortunes are turning in your way. The wheel is turning, and bringing in blessings for you. Okay, so let's take a look at your present energy, rest and rejuvenation, and very soon, Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a soulful connection. I really feel for like a lot of you, this is not the person from the past. Like this doesn't seem to have the same energy as this. This is like a sweet love, like a soulful love, like a true connection. This is kind of like very passionate and very fun, right? But not necessarily stable. That's the word that they're giving me. And it says on here, clearly decide what you want. Do you want someone that is filled with passion and fun and all of that? Or are you looking for someone that you can spend the rest of your life with? So really interesting. I am going to pull, some other tarot here so that we can get a little bit more clarity on this Two of Cups and see if it's someone from the past. Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Oh, yes. Okay. I love it. Justice. Okay. Yeah, I was reading this right. I think, this King of Wands is, the Knight of Wands is a player. He's going to come back, or she's going to come back. Gender doesn't matter. It's that energy of here today, gone tomorrow, right? I think that they are going to come back. It's kind of like a test from the universe. And whether you are single or you're in a relationship with someone different than this person from the past, it's like the universe coming back and saying, okay, it's time to decide. Are you closing out this cycle or are you going another round, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is here and it's kind of like, I think you're deciding, I want to close that out, right? But you have to say no to it before you can step into the new. And you're kind of looking at this Knight of Wands or King of Wands, this person from the past with this Four of Cups. Like, look at, she's not really happy. She's like, yeah, well, it's a lot of fun when you come around, but the fun doesn't last, right? And I want somebody that it lasts with. I'm getting that very clearly, that you want somebody that is going to last, is going to go the distance. And as soon as you say no to this, guess what you have? You have the Lovers, right? You have a true love companion, not someone that's just all fiery and let's go on an adventure, or, just really, a lot of fun, but just, it comes time to pay the bills. This person doesn't always have their share of, you know, the rent or whatever, right? Like, you pay for it, that fun, and what you're wanting is something that's really balanced, because look at, we have justice on the bottom. You want something that's really balanced. And I also am getting the message that you want your life to be balanced. You want to get your just rewards, right? And I feel like you have put in a lot of work on your personal growth, on your spiritual growth, your soul growth. No? And so you are going to get your just rewards. Okay, so let's take a look at the future and see what we have there. It's a bright future. I'm feeling the sun. Ah, Magician, you have manifested this. You have manifested this. I think you've done a lot of work. And when you were resting and rejuvenating, right, you were kind of really trying to figure out what it was that you wanted. Because remember, we have here, clearly decide what you want. And you are clearly deciding that. You know, clearly decide is in your present energy. Here's the Magician. You've decided. And once you decide, you know, this energy comes in. You get the long-term commitment that you're looking for, and you're going to get it with the person that you want it with. And 5 of Cups, yeah, this person from the past is not going to be happy about this. They're going to feel like, what? Because, you know, the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, you know, they usually get what they want. Right? They usually get what they want because they're so charming, right? So they usually get what they want. And when you're saying, when you shut that door and say, no, I don't want that, they are going to be, they're going to be a little bit shocked, but they're also going to be like, what? I can't believe Scorpio is choosing that, you know, someone else. Like, right? It's like, I'm the King of Wands. So I really think it's kind of like you really are choosing someone that is really stable and really good for you. Really nice. Okay, so let's see what we have here. 5 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Yeah, with the Page of Wands on the bottom, you are getting the inspiration that, you know, it's taken a long time. I feel like it's taken a long time for you to go through this journey. There has been a lot of, you know, internal conflict on your part, trying to figure out what it is that you really wanted. That's that rest and rejuvenation. You really are putting down the burdens of the past. You've built really good boundaries. And I have a feeling that for some of you, whatever this energy from the past is, you really did have to build healthy boundaries so that you could get to the part where you could walk away from it, right? Because the 10 of Swords is, you know, they put the last sword in you, and you have had the determination to walk away from it. Really super nice energy. It's kind of like, I feel like you've leveled up, perhaps spiritually, but also it's kind of like a maturity thing. And it doesn't matter what your age is. It's like, I think you've had a shift in your thinking about what love is and what it is that you wanted out of love. I think at one time, you probably would have taken the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. You would have said, yeah, I want the fun, you know, the fun guy or the fun gal, right? I want that. I want to go on this huge adventure with them. And then for some reason you were like, no, slow and steady wins the race. And that's what I really and truly want. Okay, so nice energy here. Okay, Scorpio, I know I'm hearing some of you are saying, oh, the boring one. I'm choosing the boring one. But I think that that's where your shift is that you're not looking at this new love or perhaps the connection that you're in right now as the boring one anymore, right? You know, there's a big difference between this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Wands is a lot of fun, okay? But the Knight of Pentacles, goes at, it's kind of like, okay, they're telling me, look at all the energy in this card. Okay, you have to have a lot of stamina to keep that energy going for a very long time. And, this energy is great in short bursts, right? But what you come to realize is that you want someone in your life that can go the long distance, right? That maybe goes at a little bit of a slower pace. But look at how confident he's walking, and the gender doesn't matter. It's the energy. I'm just looking at the illustration. He's walking with confidence, right? He's planting his seeds along the way. You know that there's going to be harvest, right? There's going to be abundance with this person because they're not rushing through. They're looking at the details. They're spending time building a strong foundation. And that is what has shifted in your mind. Okay, so in the past, when this person comes back, they're going to be, yeah, but look at me, I'm all fun. But what you've shifted in your mind while you were, resting and rejuvenating, was that you shifted in your mind that, no, I want someone that can have a stamina to go the long distance, because I want to be in a committed relationship for a long time. I don't want short-term love affairs. I want someone that can go the distance. This is the short-term love affair. This is grow old together. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at your creativity oracle card. Happy accident. Fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. Really interesting. I don't know why I got the vision of like opening your phone and there's a text from the Knight of Wands, and as soon as you read the text, it's kind of like yuck, like, right? It's kind of like, ugh, don't want that. Or opening your email, they're sending you some email. It's like, it's like a fortunate accident, because if you have been kind of wondering, is this really what I want? It's kind of like you're going to get something that you open, like a text, an email, a letter. I don't know. What else could you open? A box that you have of something, like you open a drawer or a box or something and you see something that this person gave you, this person from the past gave you, and you're just like, yeah, don't miss it. Like you have like that a little bit of an epiphany that, yeah, that's really not for me anymore. Really glad that I stayed with this. Okay, so really nice reading, really nice. Okay, so let's do your love oracle card. And once again, Scorpio, if you've enjoyed this reading, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. Acceptance, I love this. Look at this. And, the third eye is kind of highlighted there. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Wow, I'm getting like teary-eyed. I think you had this moment when you were resting and relaxing. When we calm our mind, that's when we can get the insight of what it is that we really need to do next. And I think that, you got that insight that it was, something else that you wanted. You wanted somebody that can go the distance. And I think, it could be that this is such a paradigm shift that your friends or your family or something are like, whoa, what? And I think that you've accepted it. It's kind of like, yeah, that's just not what I want anymore. This could have been like your life before, and you're just kind of like accepting that you are different, right? And that you're ready for a new type of love. And it's going to be long term. That is a nice thing. Okay, love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. And I think that that is, where you have come into alignment is, just really realizing that, you may have had this Knight of Wands may have played in a little bit to your, your fears or, your feelings. And they may have helped to sabotage your thinking. But by relaxing your mind and getting really close to your heart, you've come into, a new person, into a new thing. And once again, I cannot say just how lovely an energy this is. And I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation, in this connection, in your future. So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.